I'm Ian Rush and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV on an evening that saw Joe Cole denied a happy ending by Young Boys. Liverpool drawing 2-2 with the Swiss side at Anfield in the Europa League. Before we talk about the game, let's first have some Facebook comments. Anyway, Jordan Dennis says, thrown it away. Going to have to play a strong side against Udinese. People saying it's Reina's fault. You save that fucking shot then. Bring on Swansea. Yes, well said. Stephen Britt, a bit of a musical message, says he scores when he wants. He scores when he wants. His name's Joe Cole. And he scores when he wants. Yes, that voice of an angel, I know. If that was true, that would just be the greatest indication of how little desire he possesses as a football player. No, I'm being harsh. We'll talk about Joe Cole in a minute. Yeah, Dominic Teng says, absolutely gutted. Missed a golden opportunity to qualify for the knockout stages. Tough away game to Udinese. We need to win. Onwards and upwards, you'll never walk alone. Yes, nice and upbeat, brilliant. Danny Romero says, can't keep a lead for shit these days. Should have kept Suso on. Think Rodgers should have started with the strongest team. Going to be tough away against Udinese. Respect to the Young Boys fans for the Hillsborough banner. Yes, completely, absolutely brilliant. I presume it was picked up on the TV if people have seen it. Yeah, the Young Boys fans basically unveiled the Hillsborough banner if you didn't see it, in support of the families in that. A fantastic gesture. They don't need to do that. It speaks volumes about the quality of their fans, to be perfectly honest, which is in a nutshell fucking top drawer. Anyway, Andy Lightweight Heath says, poor performance, utter shit from the Redmen. Graham Strutt, silly, stupid, schoolboy mistakes. As usual, played some nice stuff, but we need to start learning from our mistakes. Let's hope we sort them out for Swansea and Spurs games. Fucking A, my friend, fucking A. Yes, anyway, Kevin Shepherd, simply naive. That could be a musical one as well, but we're not going to go there. Not going kooks tonight. Not tonight. Mark Russell, Liverpool got dicked by Young Boys. Hey. I'll do the shit Young Boys gags, thank you very much. Anyway, yes. Last but not least, Ben Aegis says, to be honest, if the team has Joe Cole in it, you're obviously not taking the game too seriously. You know what? We've made light of Joe Cole so far this season, but you know what? Fair play to the lad. You know what? I could discuss it at length. First and foremost, I'm going to almost open the show with my man of the match, Joe Cole. And how could you not give it to him? Sets up one, scores the other. Was involved in most of our dangerous moments. A couple of chances himself, getting him behind. Once or twice, just not quite having the legs to get him there. You know, another chance saved by the goalkeeper. And I thought he was sound. This is what it boils down to, and because I've defended Joe, I think I defended Joe Cole in the last Europa League game and got fucking lambasted from some quarters. Fuck off, because at the end of the day, you've got to judge a man. You know, you can judge a man's whole career, fair play, and this is why we have issues with Joe Cole. Is that he's not justified as Liverpool's number 10, and he does not, based on the merit of his performances as a Liverpool player, does not deserve to wear that shirt. He doesn't deserve to earn the wages that he's earned. He's been earning at Liverpool. But you know what? Fuck it. He's a Liverpool player. Brendan Rodgers puts him in the side, and he goes out there and he does his job. And he was one of the best players on the pitch. And the obviously, oh well, that speaks volumes about Liverpool. You know what? Shut up. Because at the end of the day, you put 11 players out there to do a job, and as long as they are Liverpool players, you've got to take it for what it is. You know what I mean? I've seen some utter shockers playing shirts over the years. You know, and a lot of you watching this won't even have heard of the likes of Nicky Tanner, but him. Basically, and those around my generation and older will know exactly what I'm talking about. Paul Stewart. Yeah, it's Van Cosme. Yeah, anyway, you can't fault Joe Cole's performance today. There were question marks. If a mate said, you know, he lacking match sharpness. The question marks are, is he lacking match sharpness, or is that just the physical condition that Joe Cole can reach at the moment. I don't know, and I'm still not convinced that he'll be at Liverpool to find out come the end of January. But that being said, and I realise I'm going to spend half this video talking about fucking Joe Cole. If he stays in January, if we do keep him, fucking fair play, because he's done exactly what he should have done tonight. For a second string player playing in our second string 11, he's gone and done exactly what he should do. He should be one of the best players in our second string. And you know what, tonight he was. So what more can you say than that? When you're looking at the likes of Stuart Downing, who granted shifted to left back, you can argue that the toss all day long, didn't have a great game on the left hand side at all. Similarly, Jordan Henderson looked fine in the middle of the park, shifted to right back, didn't have a good game. I think actually showed a little bit more enterprise in attacking, which is surprising, all told, considering that he's not naturally a wide man. And I thought, he coped. You look at their first goal. If you've got a proper right back on there, they don't score that first goal. Well, they even control and finish that it is. Look at the stats. Based on the stats, Liverpool were the better side, but were we so much better that we deserve to take 3 points in that game? Probably not, because at the end of the day, we didn't create enough clear-cut chances. The limited clear-cut chances that we created, we didn't take enough of. And young boys, you know what? At the end of the day, the way we set up, it was crying out for it. They started to take pop shots in the second half, and we didn't seem to cope with that well enough. And that's, again, comes back to Liverpool's problem time and time again this season: absence of a genuine holding midfielder to shield the back four. Because that was just it. That ended up being their game plan. Norwich tried to do it as well, and they come close to getting a few more goals against us by doing this. Knockdowns, playing it around the edge of the penalty area so you get a free man to have a shot, and that's where the second goal comes from as well. I mentioned there, apparently some people criticising Pepe Reina. Look at the power on that shot. It's in before he's even moved, basically, and it's not like he stood still for it. He has moved. I can understand pretty much straight down his throat that you could make a case, but why are you making a case? What case are you trying to prove? Are you trying to prove that Pepe Reina is not a good goalkeeper? Because you're going to have a very fucking hard job if that's the case you're trying to make. Anyway, on a lighter note, our subscriber show is hilarious this week. The wonderful Darren Farley was in to just chat shit. Jose Enriquez is Michelangelo after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, apparently. So about Brendan Rodgers flipping the triangle. I can't do the voice, but he can. So do it's like this.
The manager come out after the game and said, it was nothing to do with the player. The player, done a good job. The team's doing well, but he just wanted to flip the triangle, like he said. I love his words again. It was words. Remember we talked about him, going in the canteen, and he goes in and just says like "Junior and meal." That makes everyone feel so good. No, someone
flip the triangle.
That's not sexy.
It's not sexy at all.
Brendan Rodgers makes it sexy.
Yeah.
Flip the triangle.
Yeah.
And a little slutty as well.
You can just see someone just flipping the triangle. It's like, know what I mean?
And that when you make the hand action, that makes it a little bit slutty, like, you know what I mean?
Well,
I'm expecting to see some tongue in a second and everything.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, no.
Funny, hilarious, watch it, get a free trial, like it, love it, keep it. Hate it, loathe it, sack it off. Otherwise it's £2 a month. Anyway, the redmentv.com. Yeah, look, what can I say? People have made a very good point there about the fact is we've got Udinese left to come. It would have been nice to have qualifications sewn up, done and dusted by now. But based on the Liverpool squad that we have available to us, if we can't play our first choice team, and we've only pretty much got a first 11 plus one or two in midfield, arguably. So you've got to play a second string team at some point, particularly given you've got Swansea and then Spurs on the Wednesday. It had to be done. We were never going to cruise through this group, and people say, oh well, we've got Champions League ambitions. Oh, the fucking Champions League's long gone. It was many years ago, in the days of yore. We're not that side anymore. The fact of the matter is we're only in the Europa League because we're in the fucking Carling Cup. We didn't even get there on league merit. So look, let's be a little bit more realistic about Liverpool's ambitions. If we get through this group by hook or by crook, by getting past Udinese away from home, then that's brilliant. That's very well done. We can have a nice little break, put our feet up till February, hopefully get a few more additions in, and then come back for the business end of the tournament stronger and hopefully in a position to maybe challenge for it. Who knows? Anyway, as we all know, the most important thing's the league, and the league is back on Sunday, half on kick-off against Swansea. Do watch our match preview. We talk a lot more in depth, as I say, on the subscriber show, but that will be on, the preview will be on YouTube, so check us out there. If not, I'll be back after the match on Sunday. If you can't be arsed with that, then, you know, have a good weekend. See you next week or whatever. Anyway, yeah, thanks very much for watching. Don't be too arsed. It's only the Europa League at the end of the day, and just revel in the wondrous glory that is Joe Cole. Always said he was a player. Anyway, good night. Ta-ra.